Wow. Who else is in Melbourne? Watching from Melbourne. What a wonderful soaking we had last night and early this morning. I decided to bring out a couple of pots to get saturated that I usually kept under the pergola, under here. One's there and the other one's on up against that wall there. So yeah, all they get is hand watered by me every few days, tap water. There's nothing like rainwater, guys. The perkiness, oh my gosh, the perkiness from rainwater. Okay, so today it's Sunday. Can you believe this is already the second Sunday since Christmas? Time's flying. So I'm just going to document what I do in a typical day. Well, not the whole day, but early in the day. It's currently 11 a.m. and looks like we might get some sunshine after all the rain has passed. See, there's a bit of a blue sky there, and yeah, let's see what we get up to today in the garden. Well, I have a couple of things planned. I don't do planning well, but in my mind I usually think of what I'm going to do the day ahead, but sometimes I'm spontaneous, like yesterday's avocado. That was spontaneous. I never planned that. I mean, I had it in the back of my mind to do it someday, and then I thought, stuff it, do it today. Okay, today we're gonna take this guy and use him for for one of the jobs I'm gonna do in the garden today. All right, stop right there. We're going to cut down some banana plants. As you can see, I've already started there with the tiny blossom, and we're gonna continue by cutting down this whole stem. Why? Well, because sometimes you get a rack of bananas which aren't edible, right? Duds, lemons, and this is one of them. But guys, even when you get a rack like this one that's way too small to consume, I mean, you can get something out of it, but really you're wasting your time. Even though they're not worthwhile, you can still use the plant for organic matter, and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, and it'll allow this guy here to take over, so he can get all the benefits of the mulch here, instead of this guy who doesn't need them anymore. He's finished. His time's up. And you got to be careful, right? If you're not used to using a knife or a machete, right, you got to be very, very careful. Not holding a camera in your hand and talking to someone on the internet. You can really cause a lot of damage. So put everything down and focus on the job. That's the rack right there. See how it's dripping latex? See that? Drip, drip. You don't want that on your clothes. Nasty. Nasty. So yeah, we're gonna use this rack here as mulch in the garden. So there's the clean cut. You get as low as you can. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? So 5-10 inches is fine. It's gone. See you later, baby. And here they lay, all the body parts of a banana plant. Yeah, so chop 1, chop 2, chop 3, and all the bits and pieces. The rack and the blossom. And it's easy as that, guys. Now we have organic matter. So off we go to mulch. We're not done yet, guys. We're not done yet. I have another banana to cut down. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, for a slightly different reason than this guy here. The reason is his rack of bananas are ready. That is ready to cut down and eat. Yeah. And how do you know that the bananas are ready? Well, when you get a yellow one, the first, sorry for the shaking, the first yellow one, well, there's there's 3 there that are yellow. The first one indicates that it's time to cut down the whole rack. That's what we're gonna do. So again, this is the guy we want. That's called the grandmother. With bananas, there's families, right? Grandmother, mother, daughter, granddaughter, and great-granddaughter. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. So right now we want the granny, the grandma. She's done. She's spent. She can't do anymore after giving birth to this one rack. And that applies to every banana, not just this one. Now, because this is a much taller banana, it's not as easy as this one was. That was really short. That was like 5 or 6 feet. This one is wow, let's see, 10 to 12 feet, 3 meters or 3.5 meters. So it's going to be tricky. There's 2 ways to do it: ladder and cut off the rack, or cut from the side here so that it falls. It falls gently, slowly, so you can catch it. I can't do that on camera. Sorry, I haven't got a third hand. But that's how it's gonna come down. So just like cutting a ordinary tree, you do it in the direction you want it to fall, which is that way. So that way you can catch it. Again, be careful. If you have wind or power lines like I do, that's a power line, right? It's very important that you focus on what you're doing. So basically I use the wheelbarrow as a third arm to slowly drop it with one hand, and it would rest in the barrow without any damage to the fruit or to myself. So that's how it's done. So when Queenslanders tell you it's too cold in Melbourne to live the tropical life, you tell them back to come and watch my channel and see how we do the jungle boogie here in Melbourne. Yeah, they're excellent at making fun of us in the southern states, right? Because of because of the weather and results like this guy. But you bring them to this channel and tell them something they don't know, something that would well, change their perception of a temperate climate. See the difference? Same day, same place, same everything. Amazing, huh? See that? Great. This is my thumbnail. Click. So now that that's gone, is the chance to get rid of these multiple suckers, because this is a very small space. It's only like 2 feet by 3 feet, right? That's 1 meter by 1 meter approximately. You don't want to have a dozen or half a dozen suckers. We got very lucky with this particular guy here, giving us nice fat fruit. I didn't expect it. I expected it from the other one in the driveway, right? See how you don't know? How on earth can we get such good bananas in such a small space? Look how small it is, right? From there to there. Incredible. But we did. Okay, so let's get rid of these suckers. There's currently the mother, the daughter, and 3 granddaughters. So we're going to keep the mother, of course. She's next to fruit. We're going to keep the daughter. And out of the granddaughters, we're only going to leave 1 granddaughter. Not 3. It's too many. And I just use an old knife. It squeezes in there better than the machete. You know, you can sort of wiggle, which you can't with the machete. So I got the 2 suckers out, and we left with 1 sucker. That one there, the granddaughter. Mother, daughter, granddaughter. And this one's gonna get composted right in a wheelbarrow. This one, we can, because we got some roots, we can repot this and get a new family. She can be the future grandmother of a new family when you get roots. When you don't get roots, it's not going to work. So I'm going to put this in a pot and prepare her for planting, or just leave her in a pot. All right, job here is done. Everything's on board on the wheelbarrow. Let's go. Where are we going next? Where do you think we're going next, guys? Let's find out. We're going through a fruit jungle in Melbourne. That's where we're going. Check it out. More bananas. It's a little tricky here to do this turn. Yep, we're in. Yeah. I have to turn it off, hard to navigate. Okay, we got through the Agapantha bushland. Yep, you guessed right. We're at the new tree bed. So we've arrived at our final destination with our chopped up bananas. So now it's as simple as chopping all this finely and dispersing around the bed, around the trees. Yeah, I realize there's not much, but remember, this is the first wheelbarrow of many more to come. Like probably another 20 wheelbarrows over the next 6 months. So by May, June, you won't be able to see the red mulch. See this mulch? You won't be able to see it once I'm done bringing in Fruitopia sourced organic matter. One viewer overnight mentioned the red mulch. He said something about the mulch being unsafe or chemically covered or something. Well, I did some research. Apparently they dye this mulch with vegetable color, so it's pretty safe, non-toxic as far as laying it around edibles. And mind you, I didn't lay it within the tree circles, only through the winding paths. The organic mulch, which I just dumped, that's going to go into the circles. Hope we understand what we're saying here. Okay, so now I'm going to cut everything up and disperse it around each tree. So bananas are dispersed around the in-ground trees. This is the first batch, so a lot more is going to be needed. Right. And that's how we do it, guys. That's how we do it. Just one wheelbarrow of many more. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Put a like if you did. And subscribe if you haven't already to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. And we're gonna see you from the next video. And looky, a new banana blossom is opening. Just noticed it. Directly over the new garden bed. And there's another banana here. Plant as many bananas as you can, guys. Yep. There he is up there. Bye, guys.